Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new piercing fell reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchon, the Scalding Otter, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? Now the tea today is I lost my hand fan. It's not even broken. I just don't know where I've put it. So it's lost forever. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, to my lovely returning subscribers. And if you are new, hello, my name is Roly, piercing, body modification, tattoo, Reddit, weirdo here on the internet. Subscribe to the channel. There is a QR code on screen here. Scan your phone and join the family. But thank you for joining me today. And yes, we're delving back into the world of new piercing fells in the Pandora's box I have on my Instagram. So thank you to everyone who sent me everything over on Instagram to watch, view, see, and this folder is always just barmy. Oh, gonna burp. Oh no, burpy worpy girls. I know it's not been that long since my last one, but I've got so much stuff in this folder that I just kind of want to get through it so I don't lose anything. But thank you so much for everyone for joining me today. Yes, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please go check out my new piercing range, jewelry with alpha body jewelry. There's a link in the description. If you'd like to buy some jewelry designed by me, you can go have some fun with that. And thank you for all the love and support you have given me so far on the brand. But anyway, with all that being said, let's not beat around the bush and get on with these Pandora's box of piercing fails. So what's this? Oh God, oh Jesus. Oh my God, that was not through the sweet spot. That was through the sour spot. Oh my God. That hat is very Y2K and I love it. Oh, so what's going on? Always clean as ever. On some steps in, I'm assuming this is like school or something.
Wait,
oh God, now there's blood. This is why you need to wear gloves. You don't just want... Oh my God, there's loads of blood coming out this person's nose. Jesus Christ.
Somebody get a towel.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to blur some of it. I'm gonna say some of it, but just blur the screen. This person's moving too much. We just try to track them. I'm just gonna blur the whole screen. There's just blood pouring out of this person's septum piercing. It's so dumb. This is what I mean. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? People in the comments saying they did their own piercings. It's not the flex you think it is. Absolutely. Again, like, when you're dealing with other people's blood like this, you don't just want to get other people's blood just all over you. I just...
Bro, hold up, don't do that shit.
She's killing him!
Oh my God.
And that was how he died. Yeah, and then there's just blood everywhere. I just would have thought that the youth of today would have been a bit smarter. It seems so strange because these people, so I don't know how old this kid is, but they're in school, so they're maybe about 15. When I first started doing this, these people would have been 8. They would have been 8 years old when I started this. And that's the kind of generation that I kind of expected. Like, because I had a lot of young people watching my stuff back in the early days. Like, they would have learnt better. I just thought that the younger people would be a bit smarter. Nothing about that is clean. So I doubt the needle was clean, the jewelry poly wasn't clean. Like, okay, so piercing, oh, wonderful. Oh God, it's on the head. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That's insane. That's, oh Jesus. I would not like to scar my head up like this, thank you. Is that meant to be a cross? Are they trying to be Jesus Christ? Are they trying to be Jesus Christ? I think they're putting loads of things on their head as like a thorn crown, and now they're putting a cross on their like their chest, but they're doing an upside down cross, which it seems counter strike. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear his chest. This is Jesus. Yeah, Jesus would have loved this. You know, if Jesus would come back today, he'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I really love the way that you butchered my death and decided, you know what, it's fun. My death is not your costume. Look at that. What are we doing? Oh, Jesus. Oh, demon, demon. Oh, I'm gonna edit my eyes white demon. I'm hardcore. Oh, the Holy Bible comes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Jesus really would have loved this. Oh my God. That end scene, okay, this is what it looks like afterwards. I am gonna have to blur a lot of it. You'll be able to see some of the color from like here down. It's just blood. Like, it's just, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm sure Jesus would have loved that. Okay, so, oh Jesus Christ, look at those ears. That sound just music. No, get out, leave. It's the end of scabby piercings. It's too late. Can't wait for you to be gone. Jojo, dead now. Oh God, so there's too much blood. I'm so sorry. That is foul. Wow, those rook piercings were fully infected. Like, that looks like you're gonna need antibiotic. I don't even know what language that's in. I've never seen this language before, so I don't know where this is or... Look at that. Sorry, the play button's literally literally in the center. Look at that. That is so bad. What on earth is happening? This feels like you need antibiotics and stuff. Like you should be at a doctor's surgery rather than a PSI. I feel like there's probably a better idea to get antibiotics because if it's really, really badly infected, you take it out. It does add a few risks, but God, what were you doing? What were you doing? Because like the thing is, this person's got other piercings that look fine. So I'm thinking to myself, what did you do to this one that made it so bad? What happened in this specific piercing? Because you've got other ones that look fine. So you obviously know how to look after piercing. So what happened to your double rook piercing? Look, a scab, that's bad. You'll probably be left with a scar, like a really gnarly scar as well. It's so gooey. It's so gooey. That is so bad. If you want to see extra goo, come follow me on Patreon where you can see the unblurred stuff. That was bad. I feel sick. My stomach is like, oh, evacuate the stomach. I'm going to puke.
And the whole... Come with me to take out my septum because it smells like f***ing cheese.
Have you heard of cleaning? Like piercings don't just smell because they're piercings. Like if you don't look after yourself or clean yourself. I've had mine for, God, how long have I had my septum pierced for? I got it done in 2014, so 11 years. It's never once smelt of cheese. Sure, so they're going to...
Just removing my septum because it smells like cheese.
You're going to a piercer to do it? Can you not just take it out yourself?
Oh my God, there's that smell again.
I'm needed in the basement. There's loads more. We added a load more stairs, yeah? So this person is doing, oh, for God's sake. Wait, what's happening? This person's putting in a... They're trying to put in a horseshoe bar in their septum, but they're trying to put it through the clamp. How did you think that was going to go through the clamp? Like, what were you doing? Like, what? Where was your brain? What was that? You were trying to put the horseshoe bar through the clamp. What? What? There's just music, so I don't know what she's saying. Oh my God, yeah, I can't believe it didn't work. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I just pissed myself.
I'm gonna piss on your face.
I don't know what, like, well done, that's what you do. But again, I don't know why I'm thinking someone like this is going to make smart decisions when they're just like piercing this. Oh, we don't actually get to even see the end result. But look, they're trying to put the horseshoe bar through the clamp. Like, where do you think it was going to go? I'm really confused. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's not going to... Lipstick in my white Valentino bag? What were you expecting to happen? I'm so confused. How... I'm going to pierce through the clamp. Like, what? So, oh my... No, stop it. What are we doing? Oh my God. Okay, so... Even just at this second, I instantly know what this is. I've not seen this video before, but I can tell. So... I will continue playing the video in a second, but I just got to tell you now, this person is doing a bungee jump with suspension piercings, which in itself is so stupid to risk your life like that. I don't care how tight you think your skin is, this is ludicrous to do. This person isn't doing a bungee jump a normal way through their back, or like, you know, with that. They're doing it through their ass. They've got the hooks in their ass. Like, what?
He's a lunatic.
Oh, that is absolutely ludicrous. That is absolutely... I don't know how much I can show. I'm really sorry. To risk your life like that is just like... I also feel like this is a slight version of almost like SH. There's when you come to this kind of thing where you're risking your life that much just to suspend yourself. Like... Again, I'm really sorry I had to blur a lot of it. If you can, it's a bit shit quality here, so I can kind of show this. It's not as bad. You can see the bottom because the quality is so terrible. But you can see the person is like swinging from left to right. They're literally hanging from the skin on their cheeks.
Is y'all right upstairs?
And I also wonder as well, it's like, the people who are like doing this to the person like, and putting the needles in and everything, like surely if something was really bad to happen, would they then be like done for manslaughter? Like what would the laws be there? Like the fact that anyone would agree to do this. You might think your skin is tough as hell. How are you testing that? How are you testing falling from such a height and knowing that your skin isn't gonna tear? Like how are you even testing that without just doing it? Hello, Mrs. Globbins. Mrs. Globbins? Oh, they got married. It's Miss Lingos. Hello, baby. Mwah. You come say hello? She's rubbing herself against my legs. Do you like the suspension bungee jumping? Yeah, this is absolutely ludicrous and I do not condone it. Bungee jumping? More like bumgee jumping.
Please, don't be childish.
A bit bloody at the end. Stop getting these ridiculous piercings, please. So, oh God, look at her her lip is like trembling. Oh, tremble, girls. I'm having a caesurier. This person's getting a scoop. It looks like a scoop piercing or frog eyes, whatever you want to call it. Or as I like to call it, demented. A demented piercing. They're getting 2? It's always nice to know this person's getting pierced by the sun. Not only are you going to get 1 dangerous piercing in one go, you're going to get 2. This person's they've just done like a scoop piercing, frog eyes, whatever, and now they're going to get a snake eye. So you're going to get 2 of the worst piercings you could possibly get in one go. Your tongue is f***ed. You are going to die. Look how much her lip is trembling. Jesus Christ. Quivery wivery, girls. I'm having a caesurier. This person's got long ass like acrylic nails underneath the gloves as well. Like, what are you doing? She can't even like hold the things very well because her nails are too long. Oh, I mean, I don't know why we're expecting like a good piercing by anyone who thought this was a good idea. Stupid. Stupid. You are a terror. Oh my God. And then it cuts out. Sorry, there was loads of blood just poured out of her mouth right at the end. And that was how she died. She's dead. She's dead. She's dying on the floor. She's dead. She's dead. She's not coming back for more. She's dead. She's bleeding out because she did a stupid tongue piercing. She's dead. That song is over. Can we move on, please? Kylie Minogue. Dead now.
A needle is passed through the small structure at the back of your throat.
What is happening?
Creating a hole. Then a piece of jewelry is secured inside the hole to...
First of all, this person's page, Zach D Films, makes the most obscene videos about news stories and things. I wish he like actually posted what the news story was so we could know like what the story was, but... Sure.
Keep it open. But your uvula is always wet, and your mouth is full of germs, which makes it much easier for the piercing to get infected. It can become inflamed, causing it to swell, making it difficult to swallow. If the swelling worsens, it can obstruct your airway, and you might have to get your uvula removed.
I've just come up, but I'm gonna go back down. Oh, music, why are you acting so stupid? This person's getting a belly button, lower belly button, and there's just blood pouring out of her belly button. Oh, and then it ends. And that was how she died. I don't like what, just getting it. Again, this person's standing up though. Why are you piercing the person standing up? Also looks that didn't look very deep. Didn't look like the person pierced it very deep. Oh, that's shallow. And there's just blood pouring out of the person's belly button. It's so shallow and it will reject in about a week. Why aren't piercings laying people down to get navel piercings? Exactly. I couldn't said it better, Mystery Sparkles. That was so, it did look very shallow. Like if we look, it's such bad quality, it's hard to tell. I can see it, like, it's so thin. If we actually look, it's like this much skin. That's very thin. You've done really shallow. There we go. It's really shallow. That is really shallow. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never touch your belly.
Will you shut your ass up?
Okay, oh, music, God, copyright strike. Okay, so this person is getting some, I guess they're getting a cheek piercing. Oh, he's measuring it. Okay, so he's having a cheek piercing, sure. I like his look. He looks fun. Right, okay, so he's getting his cheek pierced. Oh gosh, cheek piercings are hard to heal. Happy healing with those cheek piercing, girl. Although he's got a lot. Are you joking? Oh, come off it. That is like, look, you might be a heavily modded person, right? That's still absolutely balmy to do 6 cheek piercings in one go. That is insanity. I don't know who this person is. It's just been posted on some sort of piercing fail like blog I follow. So there's no tagging. So I don't know who this is. To do that many cheek piercings in one go is insane. That is insane. Me and other heavily modded people that have lots of modifications, whether that's tattoos, piercings, anything else, science is still science and the reality is still reality. 3 piercings is enough in one go, let alone 6, and all on like really difficult piercings. They're not just like he was getting a few on his earlobe or something. Like cheek piercings are notoriously difficult to heal. They swell. They're really difficult. To get 6.
You mark my words, you'll die.
Just because he's heavily modded doesn't mean his body is going to suddenly be like, oh, it's fine, girl. I love it. Yeah, why not do more? Let's have 8 instead. Why not get a big bar and shove it through your naughty. Stop being naughty. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I think they look cool. I won't lie. I do think they look cool, but I think just doing 6 in one go is balmy. Like, as much as I think they look kind of cool, it is balmy to do that many in one go. Your whole face is going to completely swell up. Whoever you are, I think you look cool, but I think this is a stupid decision to do. She doesn't know it yet, but in less than 12 hours, those dimple piercings are going to put her in hospital and almost end her.
She died.
Well, I hope we don't see anything insane. So she's got her cheeks pierced. Yeah, cheeky weeky girls, piercings. She's in the body bag. Oh, and that's literally just it. We don't actually get to see anything else. What happened? I need to know what happened. I need more information than this. There's no description. I don't even know if this is the same person's profile. It's a blank profile. Okay, what's happening? She died. Mum said she was sleeping. She lied. She lied. Why, oh, why is Gertrude dead? Couldn't that piercer pierce me instead? So someone's commented in the comment here saying, many professionals won't even do these anymore because of the potential problems. Most swell a crazy amount and never really heal and consistently leak saliva. I never bothered to even learn to do them, but most will take a strong light to try to map out things in the veins or large vessels. It's not foolproof though. It's possible to do everything right. It's still bad. It still has bad outcomes. Yeah, I cheek piercings, as I said earlier on about the person with the 3, they are professional piercers. When it comes to like piercing scale of if you have like not many modifications or lots of modifications, piercing your cheeks is like the top end of like, this is like an advanced sort of professional piercing where like you don't do as your first piercing. These are not first time piercings. These are not like even second, third. Cheek piercings are really difficult. Dead now. Okay, so this person is what? So are they getting a surface piercing on this? They've already got scars there. Why are you just Okay, so at this point, I'm like, you deserve your piercing to go bad. This person clearly had bruises and scarring there from like, I'm assuming a previous piercing, and they've just started to pierce through the same bit again. What are we doing? Like, look at the, like, there's clearly marks there that they've already had. And now you're just like, oh, let's pierce through them to give you another one. Also, what a dumb place to get a surface piercing. As someone who's had multiple surface piercings in my early days of piercings, I get it. They look cool, they're unusual, it's nice. There's getting a surface piercing, and then there's getting a surface piercing like this. If you're going to get one on your wrist, get it here on the top. Don't literally get it on the side. Like, that is where the most of the movement is. Where you put your arm down all the time, where you rest your hand. That is just going to knock on everything. At least get it in a place that's a little bit less catching. Like, get it on the top. You know, not many people sit like this and put their arms down like that. Get it in a place that isn't going to be as annoying. Don't get it on the side here. That's really dumb. Thing is, he moves past it so quick that I can't, like, what even kind of jewelry is that? Looks such weird jewelry. I don't even know what kind of jewelry that was. But it looked like this person already had a piercing there. I understand like an ear piercing, say it fell out and it healed up and you want to get it re-pierced, fine. But when you've got a surface piercing that obviously has been taken out and you've got scars there, maybe take that as a hint to not get it again.
You do not tell me what to do.
And here we have a rather long foot. Her ankle. This is the new version of an Asbo. They've now like an ankle tag. They're like, oh, we're gonna pierce it into you this time, Mavis. What are we? The police will never know. She looks great in little sandals with those socks. She's like parading her little ankle piercings around, going, look at my little piercing. And it's like gaping and like bleeding and blood, and everyone's like just throwing up. And she's like, oh, do you like my piercing? It'll lure in the men. Yeah, the sharks that want to eat you. Increase size 14, oh God. Oh no, you should never have to push that hard. Jesus Christ. But what were they before though? 8 millimeters to 4, they were 8 millimeters first. Where did 8 millimeters? They were 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 6 more. 6 more. I do math good. That wasn't going up 1 millimeter like you should be doing. That was 6 in one go. I'm actually becoming increasingly worried by the amount of things that we're seeing now of this. There was a little time where we would see loads in the early days when I started doing these piercing fails, and they kind of disappeared for a little while. And then the stretchy lady, who I call her the stretchy lady, who always does the bad stuff, started coming back, and I was like, oh God, here we go. And now I've seen like 3 or 4 different pages. Like, this is a completely completely different page I've never seen. 3 or 4 different pages doing this stuff now, like fast stretching. I'm spitting everywhere. Why is this coming back? People bonky wonky. People are going utterly deranged for 6 sizes in one go. Your ear's not gonna heal. It's just your ear. You're like, I don't get. As a professional piercer, well, you're not a professional, are you, if you're doing this? But as a professional piercer, why are you doing this and then posting on the internet? I don't get it. Like, again, all the comments are basically saying what I'm saying. Like, no one's agreeing with this person. I don't get how you can think, because sometimes they say bad media, bad attention is good attention. Like, all press is good press. To a certain degree, you can kind of say that, but stuff like this isn't like the entire comment section is just saying this is gross. What, like, this isn't making you look good as a piercer. You can't have all press is bad press when you're doing like a body modification realm. Like, it's not the same. You can't do, like, ludicrous piercing fail. So that's God. So lovely Gertrude here is this the sound? Just music. Okay, so this person was that a sewing pin? Was that, oh, and that's all we get to see, apparently. That's all we get to see. Is that a sewing needle? That's so, oh God. What the F? Like, what were you expecting? This is what, I mean, I can't see what this person's saying. Well, there's a couple of things, but I can make out what the F. It's like, you're puzzled that your nose was suddenly bleeding because you just shoved a sewing pin through it. Like, what were you expecting? I don't understand what you're expecting. What the F? Like, what do you mean, what the F? You just shoved a needle through your nostril. You're like, why is it bleeding? You stupid bitch. Maggots for brains. 2 hours. What's happening? Was this person? Oh my God. Unfortunately, yes, oh no. But what a horrific camera angles. So this person has a dermal on their forehead here, and they're really struggling to like screw in the jewelry. Obviously, I've never had dermals. I know internally threaded jewelry. I have my own gripes with it. Even my jewelry is internally threaded because for the most people, it's actually quite good. Like internally threaded jewelry for piercings is better. I personally am not a massive fan of it. So having to do my jewelry for my like piercing range internally, I was like, okay, because of course, like I'm against it. Because that's just my personal taste. But I know for the majority of people, internally threaded jewelry is better, which is why I did it. I've never had a dermal. To try to screw it on a dermal, I feel like it would be a bit easier, to be honest, in a piercing. Because at least with the dermal, is you don't need to hold it because it's already like sealed in place. I feel like it would be a bit easier to screw in jewelry from a dermal. Because like with piercings, when you're trying to screw it in, you've got kind of like hold it here. So you have to use like both arms like this. I'm surprised it would be that difficult, but you know. Unfortunately, yes, 2 hours, I've got goiter. Someone says, hell yeah, a lobotomy piercing. Oh, Miss Longitudes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord. So I'm going to have to blur the actual, like, hook parts of it because, again, it's too gruffouage. This person has suspension on their legs, and they're being suspended by all the skin on their legs from, like, the upper thigh all the way down to, like, the ankle. Ouch, ouch. What I will say for this person though, is they've also got a harness, like they've got like a waistband with like a harness on. So I guess with this instance, although I don't like suspension, like I will never understand suspension, like ever. It's not because I'm vanilla. I know people love to say, oh, just vanilla. First of all, there's nothing wrong with being vanilla. Like, can we stop using that like some sort of insult? My favorite ice cream is vanilla, delicious. Favorite yogurts and milkshakes are vanilla, yum.
Why is this relevant?
But this person has like a harness in the center, which I guess in a way will take off a lot of the stress from this person's legs. It doesn't feel as risky for ripping because I guess you can take off some of the pressure by the harness that's on their waist. But yeah, suspending from the legs. I suspect I just don't get it. It must hurt so much. It just must hurt so much to have all of your body weight just like being lifted up by like your skin. Oh no. Oh God.
Yeah, look what I done did.
Oh my God, that's a fishing hook.
I was able to pull 2 hooks out. I still got 1 hook.
Oh
on
my
jaw.
God.
I'm finna go to the emergency room and get it out. I caught a fish though. Show y'all the fish.
Oh, he got a fish. Oh, yay. Yay for Clifford. He's still got his fish.
Here go the one I caught.
Well done. You got one. Men and their fish.
I know how this fish feel now. Because these same hooks went in his mouth. And now they done went in my nose.
God, that was karma. The fish strike back. Fishing Simulator 3, the fish strike back. God, it looks like, I'm assuming, I have seen videos before of like people using their fishing hooks and they do this as they throw it over themselves. It gets like caught on their ears and stuff. I have seen it, but this guy unfortunately got caught on his nose. That would have hurt so much. It would have been one of those things that it wouldn't have hurt to begin with. It would have been like a shock thing suddenly and then the pain starts to set in afterwards. Jesus Christ. But at least he got his fish. Yeah, go. I'm fishing around. Get out of my way. Okay, so this person's getting a belly button piercing. Oh, belly button. Okay, so sure. Is that bar long enough? That looks, oh, I forgot, the person's standing up. Why are we piercing? What is happening? These people are making me look insane when I say go to professional piercer. Make sure you go to a professional, do it yourself. We've seen so many professional piercers today doing really bad decisions. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, please. Piercers of the community of the world, can we stop it, please? Because you're making me look like a twat. Can we just stop piercing people standing up? If this person, that bar is not long enough. If this person, that bar is not long enough, it's just gonna get eaten. If this person faints, they're going to smack their head on the ground and die. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Wait, what? Hang on, wait. Wait. Sorry, I couldn't read what the original said. It said something unindustrial piercing. What was it? But look at look at the lobe. Like, the thing is, I love transverse lobes. There's ones that are sort of horizontal or vertical, whatever. But to leave a bar in this long, to me, is you're asking for severe issues. So this person is getting an industrial piercing. Okay, sure. Live your life, girl. Live your life, girl. She's having an industrial. Sure. It's really hanging down by your ears. It's really hanging down by her ears here, though. It's really hanging down. That bar's ludicrously long. I want to actually watch the industrial one more time because I was so focused on this earlobe that it just completely distracted me to whether this. So this person's getting what do you mean industrial piercing? What does that mean? Industrial?
Really? Stop making up words!
So, I don't, like. God. Industrial piercings always look so brutal. I mean, it does look like this is really done on the close. This bottom half doesn't look very healthy, if I'm honest. It looks a little bit squashed, and like the placements, I would say it's, you know, the placement is a lot normally sort of, this is quite vertical. It's normally a little bit more like around the side. But yeah, I was more puzzled by this whole earlobe situation. I don't know. I mean, live your life, girl, but that is asking to be ripped out. You're asking for your earlobe to be like ripped open. Oh my God. I have to blur some of this. This has to be the biggest hypertrophic scar on a belly button piercing I've ever seen. And it's like, I mean, the picture quality looks abysmal, but so gooey and so sticky and so just like, it looks like it's throbbing, like she is throbbing. Her belly button is throbbing. Somehow, I don't think you should be having a belly button piercing. I think it's time to retire. Yeah, Mavis, take it out. Go on, Mavis, take it out. This is what happens when people get industrial piercings when they really shouldn't. This ear is not appropriate for an industrial piercing. Absolutely not. And look, it's clearly been pierced too close to the edge and just ripped through the ear. It's just, I don't know who are doing these piercings that are just so happy to do the worst types. I don't know, girls. What's going on, girls? No, I'm losing my mind. Oh God, what on earth is that? Sorry, there's something below this. What is that? What is that? What's that?
It's death.
However, that must be in so deep to be able to, like with a horseshoe bar, right? To have that much of the bar exposed, that's in deep. Like, how deep did you pierce that? And the weird thing is, like when it comes to like hand piercings, the fact that they've done it directly like on the actual knuckle, anytime you move your hand, you're like bone, it's gonna be rubbing against a bit of metal. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? It's 2025. What are we doing? Inside of the horizontal lip piercing. What is the point? What is the point? I have seen we actually saw a video of someone getting one of these like about a year ago. What is the point in having a surface piercing on the inside of your lip? There is, I'm not saying, and again, I'm not saying everyone should get piercings and modifications for other people to see, but you can't even see it. At least with like piercings, like when I had my belly button pierced, I could see it. Not many people really saw it because I didn't really get my body out, but there are some piercings that you can do that are like hidden, but they're for you, and maybe your boyfriend loves them, or so your girlfriend loves it, whatever, you know, your they friend loves it. I'd like it, but you could just do what you want, and then you could hide it from them or whatever. You know, that's fine. But piercings like this, when you can't even see it yourself, like what's the point? Like what is the point in a piercing like this? And also having two balls, my lips touch my teeth. They rest on my teeth in the front. If my teeth weren't there, you go, hello, gold, I got no teeth.
Yes.
See, but I not have. To have two metal balls here, not only is it the pointless piercing, you're then just gonna chip away your teeth. Oh, I hope it was worth it. I'm sure your dentist is like, yes, girl, love it, get another one. Okay. I mean, I really don't condone this at all. If you want to do suspension, if you want to do all this kind of stuff, like, live your life, girl. It's not for me. We've seen it already a couple times in this video. It's just not for me. Don't do it in a public place like this. This looks like the Bakerloo line. Is it the Bakerloo line? The Bakerloo line is probably one of the grossest lines that there are. This isn't a nice environment to be putting holes in your body and doing this. Like, this is really gross. Like, it's really dirty. The Bakerloo line is really gross. What happens if, like, the train jolts? It's really bumpy. The train can jolt and suddenly you rip parts of your skin open and your blood and gore shit just like goes everywhere. And then are you going to clean all your blood up? You do what you want to do, but don't do it in public places like this where like anything can happen. Like, this is not appropriate. I'm sure this wouldn't be legal either. When you're dealing with people with like bodily fluids and hazard, like it's normally biohazard stuff, I'm sure this wouldn't be legal. I don't know how, this looks like an old photo. This isn't a nice environment to be doing shit like this. Like, this is too far for me. I'm like, no, can we not? This isn't appropriate. Don't do it in public spaces like this, like forcing people. I know the train looks a bit empty. We don't know what it's like the other side. There's someone sitting there, clearly they're on the train. Don't force people to have to witness stuff like this either, because it's quite graphic. Like, I wouldn't want to see this because it will it grosses me out too much. A public train isn't your playground. Like, this isn't for you to be doing it like this. I don't condone that at all. Our Father, who aren't in my Oh God, here we go again. Is it another one? You're going from this to that. I don't know what the size difference in that, but clearly that's more than one size up. Like, there's clearly one more. Here we go. I've been tagged here by Screaming Acid. Thank you for tagging me, Screaming Acid. So here we go. What? Jesus Christ. As I said earlier on with the other video, we're really seeing an upturn in these again. I don't understand why this has suddenly come back with a bang. Why am I seeing loads of this again all of a sudden? It's so strange. She looks really uncomfortable as well. If you look at her face, like as it's happening, does not look happy. Like, she's smiling here like, lol girls, I've got goiter. And then as soon as it's actually happening afterwards, she looks so uncomfortable. That must really hurt. Going up like 4-5 sizes. That was a big jump. Like, she looks really uncomfortable. She doesn't look very happy. You're just going to mess up your ear. Your ear is going to rip so badly. You're going to have scarring. Like, you can have bumps, hypertrophic scarring, keloids. Like, so many issues can happen when you stretch too fast. Like, you don't want to rip open your earlobe. You don't want to rip open your earlobe. I remember back in the early days of me stretching my piercing, and this has been like, again, we're talking 2010, like a long time ago, I went a little bit too fast in one of the stretches and my ear really swelled up and it was really horrible. Had used ointments to try to get it down, like creams and shit, and like all these different things to try to get it down because it was really swollen. Again, we're talking 15 years ago now, so I don't remember the exact process of how I got it to de-swell, but I used multiple different things to try to help it. The only reason I did it wrong was because I didn't wait long enough between stretches. It wasn't because I was trying to skip sizes. Mine was purely just because it wasn't ready to be stretched again. This is just, you're just jumping. Like, I wouldn't even imagine how much your ear would swell and things, because again, you never see the aftermath. You just see like the initial thing being done. You never see what it looks like a few days later, because your ear is going to blow up like a balloon. Oh, wow. Okay, so wait. For the first time in ages, both my conches are currently even. The pair are both now at 18 millimeters. Jesus, stretching your conch to 18 millimeters. That must have hurt so much, like so much. It looks great though. It's not just because I have it. Because you know, mine's at 8. Imagine to grab another 10, that's insane. Stretching cartilage is a wild thing to do. Like, it is very difficult. You have to go so slow. I use a tape method where you wrap like a bit of tape. It looks like they're doing this with their ear, to be honest. If you look at their ear, they look like they've got tape around it. Essentially, you get this kind of tape, I can't remember what it's called now. But you wrap like one loop around your piercing, like bar, put it in. A few days later, even the next day, you can do like one extra loop, and eventually it stretches your ear like really slowly. So instead of stretching your ear in one go, in a, like, you know, from one side to another in the space of like a couple of minutes, you do it over the course of like a couple of weeks, and it's just a lot less taxing on your body. Especially when you get to bigger sizes, it's a lot easier to do it like this. To get up to 18 millimeters is incredible. Yeah, I mean, I love it. It looks great. The earlobe's a little bit too big for my liking, but the conches, I love it. I'd love to go mine a little bit bigger, but you know, it's just a stressful process, and I don't know if I want to deal with that again. Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm impressed. This is incredible. The S. I don't know if you guys. There's a YouTube channel called Let Me Know. I absolutely adore his channel. He hardly makes any videos anymore. It makes me really sad because he's one of my favorite channels. And he did a little deep dive, oh god, this might be like 3-4 years ago, where he like deep dove into the origins of this like S shape. It was the most ludicrous video I've ever watched, but it was so informative about how this S has been like around for decades and decades, and everyone thinks they created it, but then you keep finding more things where the S is like appearing from like years before. It was insane. But yeah, the S Express. Oh god. So what's happening here? So can we look what you're doing? So this person's getting what's with the fading? So the person's getting collarbone piercings, no gloves, no sanitization, and why are they? What's all the blurring? That, oh, if we keep blurring it in and out, you won't be able to see how how bad it is. Oh, daddy, how much? What's with the no gloves and just pushing the jewelry in with your fingers? The blurring clearly was to try to hide things. Someone's commented here saying the bravery you had to upload this. Cheers to that. Oh god, so this person's got dermals all over their like hip and their waist. Gee, I'm hoping this was just for a photo. It's hard to tell. Sometimes this is from BME. So the people of BME, especially back in the day, were wild. And the things that they would do and keep in their bodies, like seeing this on BME doesn't instantly make me go, this is just piercing play. Some people were wild on that side back in the day. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I can't imagine having that many dermals in like your waist and your hips. This has to have been just for a photo, surely. I couldn't imagine, you could never live with that, having that many dermals like all along your side here and your waist. That would be so painful. Every time you moved, it would just like stretch and pull them and things. Oh no. No. I'm pretty sure that out of the photos, but assuming it's on BME, it's always kind of difficult to tell because again, some of those people on there were wild. Nah, see, that would drive me mental. That would drive me, oh my god, mental. Where did that come? Mental. No.
That is mental.
That would drive one absolutely bonkers. Mental. The thing is as well, that's so off that it seems almost intentional because no one would think this is in line with this one. No one would ever make that mistake, that they thought this was in line with this. I don't understand how anyone would have thought that, because I don't think people would have. That surely was intentional. Sure, it's intentional. I can understand maybe one being like ever so slightly off. Like that, although it's not great, it's more understandable, but that's so off. It almost feels like that was intentional. Surely it was intentional. Okay, so, oh wow, wow, okay, so this person's got a huge septum. And I always like it when the people, use thicker needles and things instead of trying to like overstretch something in one go. I mean, sure, I find it interesting that, ultimately, by the way, before I say anything, there's nothing, I have nothing negative to say about this person, the piercer, anything, like everything's fine. But what I find interesting is the chain that's along the head here. I would be so paranoid every day, every second that something would get caught or I might catch and have it all ripped out. I think chains within piercings can look very cute. personally for me, I'm always just like, oh my God, it's gonna rip out. I'm gonna get hurt somehow. I don't know. It gives me a little bit of like, any moment now, your entire scalp is coming off. Oh, she's been scalped.
She died. She died.
But I mean, she looks cool. There's nothing actually wrong with this. Like, it's fine. But yeah, it's interesting. They look cool though. Oh, ew, what's happening? Oh my God, what is up with his tongue? Oh, tongue me, daddy. Just not with your tongue. Please tell me what is on. I remember we saw something similar to this, but it was on the actual like piercing bar, and people said it was some sort of like calcium buildup. I don't know what that was, but this is on the actual tongue. I would only speculate that possibly that this girl has a piercing bar that's too short and it's like sucking into the tongue, and that's why it's got like a huge gaping hole here. Do you want to look at my gaping orifice?
Yes.
It looks like a gaping hole. Maybe this, like, the ball is sitting inside and the swelling is kind of going around the ball and she's kind of just pushing it out. And that's why we can kind of see it like this. That's only my explanation. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know down below. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so this person's just had what? What's happening? Is this meant to be a piercing? Had her lips done elsewhere back? So this person has just had her lips plumped up, and that piercing looks a bit angry, girl. I mean, sure, this is more of a cosmetic lip plump. I thought what this was originally was they just got their lip pierced and it was like really swollen. No, they've just got their lips injected and things. God, how shiny goes. Yeah, this doesn't look very happy. Like, this hoop doesn't look very happy. This is the thing. It's all about getting your lips plumped, but are you accommodating your jewelry to the fact that your lips are now thicker? Because this is quite angry here. I mean, this one looks fine. This one looks all right, but this one looks quite unhappy. And I'm like, are you actually thinking about what your lip rings might need if you're going to get your lips thicker and plumper? You do what you want. I don't care. Like, do what you want, sis. I personally, I don't really understand or like the really huge lip look. I've never, I mean, if you're born like it, wonderful. Like, you can tell when something's been plumped up, not real, and what is real. So like, it's not about that. Like, this sort of like fake implanted lip stretching. When implanted, the implants, Uvula. Personally, I don't like it. Especially like to this level. It just looks, I don't know. You do use this. You live your life, girl. But please, if you're gonna get anything like that and you've got piercings in the area, please make sure that you are also accommodating like your bars for a bigger lip. Like, don't just leave the same ones that you had already. Jesus Christ. That is so deep in this person's waist. This person's got like a hip surface piercing, but it's in incredibly deep. But not only is it in unbelievably deep, it's also like with the wrong bar. You put a straight bar in a hip piercing, and it's so deep and long enough that it actually is on a curve. It's like normal surface piercings, like they might be like about this long. They're quite short really, and like you can kind of get away with having on areas like this that doesn't especially have like a huge bend. That's in so deep that it's actually in a curved area, like, and it's been enough that it's like curved. I hope you enjoy having a massive scar across your waist, because you are going to be scarred severely. So, okay, this person's getting, what are they doing? Okay, so right, wipe girls. So this person's getting a lip piercing. You don't stab your finger. Oh God, like stab her in the teeth. Oh, free. The orthodontist is quaking. Why are you putting a horseshoe bar on a new lip piercing? Like, what are we doing? I love how this page is called Good Piercing. Is the good piercing in the room with us today?
No.
You should, can we not? Like, what are we doing? What? Putting horseshoe bars and fresh piercings, like, again, this isn't new information. It's fully well documented now that you don't put hoops and new piercings or horseshoe bars. You just put a labrae stud, like a flat barbell with flat on one side with a ball on the ends. When it heals, then put a loop in it. You don't need. When that lip swells, the lip is just going to get like squashed by the jewelry and it's just going to eat it. Like, people have lost their minds. Never had minds to begin with, but they're losing them even more. Oh God, okay, so this person's got chin. Oh, the crimson chin. So, oh, okay. Wow, okay. So with piercings like this, I always like when they do flat discs. I think sometimes when you have things that protrude, it can look a bit strange. Same with like rhino piercings, when you get rhino piercings here and you have like spikes. I actually don't like that. I would like it if it's like flat discs, because it kind of looks like jewelry sitting on the skin rather than these hugely protruded parts of your body, because I think it looks a bit weird. So I actually like how this person's got like flat discs on either side. My only thing about it is, like, wouldn't it be really annoying with all the beard hair growing around it? I would find that quite irritating. piercing, but the piercing itself, I love it. I think it looks really great. Does that have a name? Does this have a name? I don't know if this has like a name. If anyone knows down below any piercings or anything, what would that be called? Does that have a name when you've got like a double chin piercing like that? What's it called, Gales? Oh, what have they done? Oh no, stop it. What are they doing? Why are they like a maid? Oh, that really shook me. Why have they done that? They're trying to show this person's got the triple conch piercing. I love the way it looks, by the way, but they've like elongated and like enlarged this person's ear as the way to show. I mean, do you know what? Fun. It's funny. It's funny. It's cool though. I really love the conch piercings. Oh, they've done it again to this girl as well. Oh, I mean, yeah, quirky piercers. You don't have to be mad to work here, but you have to have massive ears. Well, guys, we are well and truly aboard that trigger train today. Choo-choo, speeding down the railway, about to crash off the cliff and plunge to the death. Oh my God. Oh, and I'm back like Jesus Christ. Squat full of G-swage. Jesus loved a good pitchwage. I did leg day at the gym yesterday, so I can't really squat again. Yes, my body slit is still very painful, so I can't really squat. So sorry. We're just gonna like bounce again. Bounce for Jesus. Jesus loved to bounce. Trampoline for Jesus. This has been a lot. As I always say, the piercing Pandora's box is wonderful and disgusting. I don't know what I'm trying to sing or say or do. Thank you for watching today's video. It's been a lot, hasn't it, girl? Yeah, the suspension bungee jumping from the booty is probably going to stay with me forever, and I might actually die. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course, thank you for all the love and support on my new little jewellery line that I have released with Alpha Body Jewellery. I don't mean to keep going on, but this is such a huge part of my career to do something like this. It's really, really exciting, so thank you for all the love. There is a link down below. Head over to Alpha Body Jewellery. Go check out the line that you have. If it does really well, we will continue to make more, by the way. This isn't just like a one-off thing. We've already said that like if it does well, we will do loads more. I've got loads more ideas in my mind that I really want to do, like piercing jewelry of different versions of the cat. Do like a white cat for my lovely cat Linguo, some other like gaming stuff, and some just lots of other like, you know, lots of neon lights and all this kind of shit and things that really relate to my channel, and just other ideas that I have as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be like especially related to my channel, but I've got other things as well in my mind that I would love jewelry in the shape of, in the form of. So yeah, if this one line does really well, make sure you do check it out, because I will be doing more in the future. So I'm relying on you girls. Anyway, oh, I'm also going to have some brand new merch coming up very soon as well. I've been talking with a new company. I hopefully should be having some hand fans made, and I've got my tattoo artist currently designing me 4 new t-shirt merchandises. Well, I'm going to put on t-shirts and hoodies and things, and hopefully I can get some mugs, and I'm thinking about maybe getting some stickers. So this is like an old one here, all aboard the trigger train. This is like an old black mug. I used to use this on Streamlabs, but they took the mugs off the merch store. So if you do happen to have any of these mugs from the original merch line I did, you've got an exclusive item that's probably never coming back. But I'm working with a new company now, so I'm just getting that all finalized done. So there'll be new merchandise and everything coming up very soon as well. So lots of new things. I should have done this already, but you know, better late than never, girls. But thank you much for joining me today. Thank you. Today's Instagram shout out goes to Space Octopus. Thank you for following me over on Instagram. Come follow me on Instagram. Maybe you can be that Instagram shout out. A lovely shout out to my gorgeous Patreons, whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. And an extra special shout out to my top tier Patrons: Damon Norrell, Radhika Madala, Sammy Shetik, Shelly Wynn, Andrew Lexa, Zoe Brost, Samuel, Tadeo Anaya, Lovely Caitlin, Leon P, Jenny Wood, Adam Flelminster, Keen Jellybean, Purple Eyed Fox, Kaz, Eva Netniash, join the Navy, Demon Bunny, Kimmy H, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Batch, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Aya, Robin Scott Palmer, Steph Utek, Chloe Louise, and Shell Herman. I will make sure that I try to find my fan. I don't know where it's gone. It hasn't broken. I have it somewhere. But when I get my own fan, and that's the Darjeeling, it's really cool. So that's really good. But anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. And don't let any bitch out there tell you that you can't be you. Why is that?